Hey guys, Karibo Bros here, and today we're with Tom McQueen, whose biggest achievement was a UK Nats Top 2018. Playing Blue Eyes these days, playing Blue Eyes again.
Sort of Chaos Dragons.
Chaos Dragons, but Blue Eyes is in it, so...
With the God Dragons.
Walk us through the profile and just explain it.
Obviously, the 3 Blue Eyes and Stone. This is how you get advantage in the deck. You make Yugioh off this, you add these, you put them back for actual good cards. But it's like a free ad every time you recur this.
And you don't play the other egg at all anymore?
The other egg would never really resolve. The special in the end phase isn't really worth it. You could play one to add a guy back from grave because it's again another free card for Yugioh, but again this is just initial build and I'll probably pass the other egg at some point. Then the melody targets this, because we have this now.
We only play one alternate?
You'll never really see more than one alternate, and when you're digging with Yugioh, you don't want to draw multiple alternatives. You can usually get to it enough because obviously you have the melody, and this is really easy to get to because the whole deck is just reoccurring this. So if you see the alternate, it's quite easy to get to the Blue Eyes, and if not, you can search it with melody. Because all the initial guard dragons take level 4 lowers, it's not really the best thing to combo start with because you can't go into the guard dragons with it, but you can see at the end to make rank 8s.
How good's the Chaos Dragon of the year in this?
This card is like the best card in the deck. You can banish out of Eclipse Fire, you send off Dark Matter, and then when you summon it, you can either reborn a guy, so it's a free rank 8, or you can reborn Darkness Metal if you want to link off a bit more, or if you've got enough resource to make a rank 8 anyway, you can banish 3 Darks and just shuffle a card out your opponent's hand.
That's pretty cool.
And then obviously Ked is Ked. We probably won't resolve Ked's effect, it's not that good. But
do you summon it much?
It's a level 8 that you can summon. You mainly exceed with it.
Oh, okay.
It's just because they're all searchable 8s off melody that make rank 8s at the end of the combo. Then, because obviously we're playing Guard Dragons, the actual best card in the deck, that will probably be banned, but everything lives off this. You recur this like 3 times and then recur more things 3 times. And then link up into Yugioh and then go to other things. The targets to send off Dark Matter, these 3. The Eclipse Wyvern can banish either the Ked or the Lavinia.
Yeah.
So if you can't see melody to get to one of them, then you can see the Wyvern, and if you've seen the other one, it banishes the Yugioh to get to the other one. And this helps you make the level 7 synchro, which is Dawn Dragster, but we usually just turn the Dawn Dragster into a Savage Dragon, and if you see a reborn spell, it's nice to bring back the Dragster, obviously. And then this lets you recur Blue Eyes in the graveyard to a zoning link monster point 2, so it's more rank 8 things. Then the things that help us link climb to get to the Yugioh is these 6. Again, these can help with the Wyvern if you haven't used them already to get to this point. But this is what helps us link climb to begin with, to get to the Summon Talk, to summon a stone from the deck. And these cards are literally insane. It's like 2 free monsters, and once you've used them both, the second one would give you the first one back, which is just a dead card you can put back with Yugioh to keep the better card.
Do you necessarily need 3 of each? Is it?
Yeah, it's like the best card. You want to see either one going first because of the next set. Like you can see either one and combo off because it works. Because of the next card, which is Triple Draconet on a Galaxy Serpent.
Yep.
Because it doesn't matter which one of these you see, because this is a dark and this is a light. So this is like sort of pseudo needle fiber engine without needle fiber, which obviously makes the deck a lot better if we ever got it. But
does it hurt? So is the combo still great if you have to normal summon this and then use that as your normal summon?
Yeah, this is what you want to use your normal summon. This is like the best normal summon.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying so it's not like a bad normal summon.
No. Like even if you see this, you can still like combo with it because it's a level 2, it's level 4 lower dragon, so like you can revive it and stuff. You mainly just want to get to a summon talk with pointing to a dragon.
Yep.
Did you send the serpent off shrine?
Yeah, the serpent can also be sent off shrine if you don't see the thing. Then the next one is Dark it's another dragon special itself. Send it off shrine. Then these 2, the 2 rocket monsters. We play 2 because of the next card. This one, which is just an E-Tally for a rocket monster. The monster gets destroyed in the end phase, but that doesn't really matter. So it just E-Tallies a level 4 lower dragon from your deck. We play 2 because it's not once per turn, so if you use one to start comboing, you can draw into another one and use the second one. the reason we play two different targets is this one's a tuner, this one's a non-tuner.
Yep.
So you'll usually summon this one first, and then this one will usually turn with your Dawn Dragster into Savage Dragon.
And the other one's usually used like
And
Link
the
Karibo.
other one, there's not a Link Karibo at the minute. I kind of want to find space for a Link Karibo because it gets you out to really janky hands, but like, it's just level 1 because if you've had to use Destrodo early in the combo, you can still send Destrodo off the Dark Matter and then revive the Destrodo with Darkness Metal, and obviously because it's then a 7 and a 1, you can still make Savage Dragon. And it could be a different rocket monster, but I just prefer that one. The 3 Melody, search the Melody targets.
I still remember these being worth absolutely nothing when they came out.
It's still really good. Then the next thing is 3 Ravine and 2 Shrine. This is the ratio I'm a bit still iffy on at the minute. This is like one of the best cards to see because it sends the Dark Rim and another monster. So in the combo later on, you don't need to keep a Blue Eyes because you can send the Blue Eyes off this. But I don't know. This is a hard one to turn, which is why it's currently 2 and 3. But it might be 3-2 or 2-2 and a Foolish.
Yep.
I'm just not sure at the minute. Then the revival spells.
We don't play Terraform.
We don't play Terraforming. There's no point. Like you don't need that many copies of Ravine. Like you'd rather see Shrine in all honesty.
Okay.
Like that ratio of 5 is what I'm still gonna work with. Then this.
Is this from the new set?
This is the Guard Dragon revival spell. The target's a level 4 lower dragon in your graveyard, so summons it.
What's it called? World Legacy Guard Dragon.
Obviously, Reborn and Succession are good. The Reborns at 1, although I should play more than 1. This is a hard one to turn, which is why you probably only play one of it. This is also a hard one to turn, but it can be used to combo start as well as an extender, whereas this is kind of difficult to resolve, like mid-combo, because of how the Yugioh plays the 3 guys, whereas this can just res a guy anywhere. And it also has the effect to move things, so say if we were playing the Link Karibo and we drew like the stone, you could still combo off that because you can make this into the Link Karibo, then revive it with this, and then move the Link monster. So that you still have 2 arrows pointing and you can start coming in from there. Onto the extra deck. We have one of each of the Guard Dragons. Summons Red Med from deck, summons Red Med from grave, summons Dragon from the extra deck. Right now I have Crystal Wing because I don't own a Hot Red Dragon, but that can change depending on which one.
Which is better, the Crystal Wing or the?
I don't know, depends which matchup. Obviously against something like Thunder Dragons, I think Crystal Wing would be better, but against like Strikers and Gaish, you probably want the Hot Red Dragon. Then Brachio and Sork, because we don't have Needle Fiber, and this is like...
So Brachio turns this in whatever points... Well,
yeah, this still turns something into a dinosaur, then you make this, and you want to make this with a dragon underneath it to summon White Stone from the deck. This, which could be the Link Karibo. I've been playing this for a while. It will be the Heretic Link when the Heretic Link comes out in April, but for now, I was playing with this because I thought I needed it, but then after I played a few more test times, there's like no reason to go into this. You can just keep the Yugioh up and not reborn the Darkness Metal for the last time, and just make a rank 8 instead. So this could be the Link Karibo or a Borrow Sword, it's whatever. Then Yugioh, because Yugioh didn't get limited, and you draw a lot of cards, pull back a lot of bricks, see what you want to see, yeah. Then for the Synchros, these 3. Crystal Wing is Crystal Wing. This you can't summon off the Guard Dragon, which is a bit annoying because then it won't be able to equip anything from the graveyard. It has to be Synchro summoned. But it's another negate and it's really good as a generic 8 Synchro. And then Dawn Dragster, because it's like the best 7 in case you don't see the level 1 tuner to make this afterwards. I've considered replacing it with maybe like Clearwing, because then you can specially pack off the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon if you get a additional special summon, but I don't know, I just prefer the Dawn Dragster because if you're going to end on one or the other, I'd rather end on the Dragster than the Clearing. Then for the Exceeds, we play Cypher and Dark Matter because you get to Foolish 3. This is a bit iffy against, say, like Thunder Dragons because you give them like +8 or whatever. Against Geist and Strikers though, it'd be really good because they don't play many monsters to begin with. So
They just
I've
don't have
considered
resources.
maybe changing this into a second meta so that you res the Cypher later on and you can send Archwave and Goliath, but that's still just more testing that has to be done.
And then lastly, the
And then lastly,
negate.
on these two, negate spells, and this is quite good against Thunder Dragons because you can neg the fusions and then they can't save themselves. This was, to begin with, argue between this and number 90, but there's like no Galaxy cards in the deck, so I didn't really want to throw an additional one in to attach to it.
So have we got the side deck, or we just got the?
I don't really
yeah,
have a
that's
side
fine.
deck
That's
right now,
fine. Yeah. So we're gonna. Do you want to walk through the combo now, or?
I can walk through like what you ideally want to open. Like it's any sort of combination of like this. Let's go with that one. Right. So if you open these three, you can start with Shrine, and you'd send Blue Eyes, Dark Arms to the graveyard. Then you normal summon Draconet, and special summon Galaxy 7 from the deck, because yeah, and this is why this is really good, because it doesn't matter which dragon you see, because again, light and dark. Then you link the, oh wait, I should have special summoned the dark one first, that's my bad. You link these two for, I guess I'll put the hand down here. The Brachio.
Make it a dinosaur.
Make this dinosaur. Link 2 just goes to your extra deck. Summon Talk. Then you can banish the Galaxy Serpent. Summon the Black Dragon. Then you use the effect of this to target this. Special the Light Stone from the deck. Then these two become.
Do you want me to move the camera up a bit so we can get the full zones in, or?
Oh, no, it's fine. Summon LP and Misty. These two trigger and add you one Rossa and a Vanilla. The effect of LP, summons Dark Spell from the deck.
So LP summons this, sorry.
Yeah, it summons it to a zone that 2 or more link monsters point to, and because both of them
Yeah.
point here.
Effect of Red Dragon.
Effect of this, special summons this from the graveyard. And then we make Sariation number 1 with these 4, leaving the one that we haven't used. Obviously you draw cards at this point, but I guess just to showcase what like the starting basis is without you drawing cards, we don't really draw off this.
Yeah.
Obviously at this point when you draw off this has to be mandatory chain link 1 and this is chain link 2 because it's mandatory. So because you only really need to put 2 cards back because you can put the Blue Eyes back and then just re-add it. At this point, if you hadn't seen Shrine to send the Vanilla, you can't do that because you'd need to summon 2 Blue Eyes for the next bit.
Yeah.
But because you've seen Shrine or say like revealing discard Blue Eyes, you can do that where you can put this back and then add it. Obviously, if you draw another Blue Eyes, you can put it back and add it, and then you still have 2 in hand. Pisty then revives Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal's effect would special summon the one from graveyard or the additional one from hand, depending on where you've seen it or not. Then Sari's effect would summon the other one. You'd overlay these 2 for Cypher
And then it's a Dark Matter.
And Dark Matter sends the 3 targets.
So what did we send? Sorry, just got it.
The Shudo, Charles,
Yeah.
and Yugioh. Then Yugioh would trigger and banish 11 Euro Keg, whichever one you don't have. I usually make sure this. Link these 2. Garpain. A Garpain's effect summons a monster from the extract. Which is this. Then we use this as effect, and you can banish all of the guard dragons because they're locked. Summon this.
Upside down. There we go.
And then you link these 4
Into the second.
into the second Sariation.
And again, we will draw and get rid of a
draw 4
brick.
cards, and this also gets you another add. You would do this chaining too because you've already used the black one.
Which zone is the Crystal Wing in relation to the...
In relation to the Saryuja has 3 zones, and then the Crystal Wing underneath the other monster zone. You'd add this first off the White Dragon. Obviously, you draw 4 cards again, and then you can put this back as a free card because you added it off this second. And then at this point, it usually depends what you draw at this point. There's no like set thing what to do, but you have a Destrudo if you've drawn a monster that you can summon to make the Dawn Dragster with, and then if you've drawn either the World Legacy Guard Dragon or the Quick Launch, then you can turn the Dawn Dragster into a Savage Dragon and re-equip the Saryuja to it. You have Eclipse Wyvern. If you've drawn one of the other Chaos Monsters, you can summon, which is a level 8, and add to the other Chaos Monster back. And you have the Guard Dragon, which summons another level 8 from your graveyard. So at this point, there's a lot of options of what you can do depending on the cards you drew.
And the card, so depending on the cards you have in hand.
Because there'd be, like 5 other cards in hand, 6 other cards at this point along with this. So if you draw like this, say this, the special summon off the Saryuja to Destrudo off. Even just hard drawing the Ken or the Levinier themselves.
So what's the final board look like?
There's a lot of cards you can draw which are good and like extend your plays.
So any one or two of these cards.
Like 1 or 2 of these and like.
And this is off 2 Skull Dreads.
Yeah, like you draw like 8 cards, so you can alter your hand quite well.
Yeah, you're gonna have one of them most likely.
The usual board I end up with looks like something like this with like Levinier and a Blue Eyes underneath it.
What about that like monster there? Is that that's not relevant, is it? Oh, sorry, that's there.
Yeah. Then you'd have Savage Dragon with Saryuja underneath it.
Does he gains the attack from the equipped monster, doesn't he?
Half the attack.
Oh, okay.
So this would be like 47 because it gains the 300 off this, and then pretty much like all of these have been Saryuja boosted as well. And then it would also be like this. And depending on what you draw as well, say you have Reborn, you could also like Reborn this.
Yeah,
and
just extenders.
If you don't need this to special summon, say you have the Saryuja summon to be able to summon this, or the Guard Dragon to be able to summon the level 8, then you can just take a card out of the hand instead by banishing 3 darks from your graveyard, because if you look in the grave, there's like
so many targets.
A lot of light monsters, a lot of dark monsters. Like, you have much choice between.
So you have a lot of graveyard resource as well.
Just between what effect you want to use on the Levinier.
So what good matchups this deck got?
I think this board would be a lot hard to push through for like a lot of decks.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's going to be like sphere modes and all this stuff.
Well, even them might be sided most
like
of the time.
Game 2 stuff.
Yeah.
At that point, you could just opt to go second and put like a Barrel Sword in and just like kill them with a Barrel Sword and this instead. Like.
But either way, I mean, you look at this board; it's just a very nice board to end on.
It's a very nice board.
Anyway, guys, go on. Sorry.
Obviously, once we get the Heretic Link, when you summon the Levinier would res the Darkest Metal.
Yeah.
Which is the last monster you need. So before you make the next rank 8, you do these 2. What would be the Heretic Link here, which would be another disruption. And then once you get the Heretic Link, you can also put Goliath in, so that when you tribute this to bounce something, you summon Goliath from the deck.
You just know there's going to be a load of people who have not listened to the audio at all for the combo part of the video, and it's going to be like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the profile, guys. We might record the combo again. Some more test hands. We might make the changes, and we'll let you know if anything does change. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.